Alrighty, guys, here we are. It's about 1 p.m. on the East Coast, and we have SoFi stock down about 1.6%. Nothing too crazy, down 16 cents, barely holding above $10 per share after hitting $10.50 yesterday, and I believe the day before that we hit over $10.50. So, guys, we have to break down the charts, do an update on SoFi, go over what I'm looking to do. But first, don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe. Come on, guys, and get up to 15 stocks for a moo. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks and a $30 cash bonus, and fund your account with at least $1,000. You guys see it right here. You get 10 more stocks, and your uninvested cash will earn up to 8.1% APY. So, guys, if you want a bunch of free money, check out that Moomoo link down below, or go to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo. And of course, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So, SoFi right now is down a little bit in the midst of a pretty good day for the stock market, where all of the indexes, at least as of now, are in the green, except for the NASDAQ, which is barely down. I mean, it's down 0.1%, nothing too crazy. Other than that, the Russell's up 1.5%, Dow's up 0.6%, S&P's up 0.25%, and the VIX is actually down 3%. So in the midst of a pretty good day for the stock market, where volatility is going down, SoFi's down almost 1.7%, which, to be honest, guys, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all, considering how much SoFi stock has gone up. We covered this in my video yesterday, literally in the beginning of this month of October, 2 weeks ago. Not this past Wednesday, but the Wednesday before that, on the 2nd of this month, we were at $7.50. And you don't believe me? Do you not believe me, guys? Let me show you this right here. On the 20-day chart, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. You see this right here. In the morning on the 2nd of this month, we hit $7.50, which means we were up at 40%. Can you believe that, guys? 40%, 40. So for us to pull down 1.6% after going up 40%, is that a big deal? No, it's not a big deal at all, right, guys? This is very clearly a healthy pullback. It's obvious, right? And I wouldn't even consider it a big pullback by any means, right? It's not. We're only 50 cents off the high, which percentage-wise is what, 4%? Give me a freaking break, guys. We're up 40%. Like I said, we were at least at one point. So this was a much-needed cool-off, right? Because, look, this stock has gone up, and I think literally with no red days, for like 10 days in a row. Maybe one red day or a flat day in between there, but we've gone up for many trading days in a row. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Each one of these black columns here, guys, is a trading day. So look at all these trading days. Literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, with maybe one red day in between there. So this is a very healthy pull down. You guys can see on the 1-hour chart, we're still above the 50 SMA. Obviously, we're above the 180 SMA. And it looks like we're arguably consolidating a bit here on the intraday chart, right above that 180 SMA, although now it is dipping under $10 per share in real time. Now SoFi's down 2%, so it's slipping a little bit. You guys can see on the intraday here, we are going down to test the low from, it looks like, this morning being around 990 to 995. So keep that in mind. If SoFi slips under 995, 990, maybe there could be more downside in the short term. We'll monitor that. Maybe we'll do another video tomorrow breaking that down. But yeah, we're slipping a bit under $10 right here, but it's by no means a sizable pullback, right? We're still near $10. We're still looking really good here, obviously, on the 4-hour chart. We're arguably still very overbought even with this little 50-cent pull down towards $10. I mean, look, if I draw out these key levels that we've covered before on my channel, but I'll mention them again, we broke out of all of them. $8.50, $9.15, $9.45. All of these levels broke. We filled all those gaps really this entire month, and it's only 2 weeks in. We filled all of these major gaps in just 2 weeks this month, which is nuts. So, yeah, I mean, and not to mention, we also filled the gap to 1050, which was the high from around 1 year ago from the end of December. So, guys, if you think SoFi is going to keep breaking out with no pull downs, filling all these gaps, you're in for a rude awakening, man. We're going to get a pullback. And, ultimately, I do think we will break 1050 being the high from last December. If that does break, when it does, in my opinion, we're going to get to 1175, which was the high from July of 2023. That's coming. But in the meantime, in my opinion, guys, we're due for a bit of a pullback or at least some sideways trading. And I think we might chop around $9.50 to about $10, maybe $9 on the low end in the meantime. I think we'll chop around here for a little bit before ultimately making that move up towards 1050 again and back to 1175, which we haven't been at in almost a year and a half at this point. So what do you guys think? And this is probably the best case scenario heading into earnings at the end of the month. The last thing we want to be at, or the last position we want to be in, is SoFi's price to perfection. Earnings come out and boom, they're not as good as expected. Then SoFi could dump, right? Big time after earnings. That's not what we want to see. We want to see, maybe a healthy pullback before earnings, some consolidation, which then could be setting us up for maybe a pop after earnings. Whatever we can do to get a pop after earnings, that's what I'm looking forward to, right? That, I want to see the ideal setup for us to get a pop after earnings, but, it all comes down to the numbers, guys, which at this point, we're just waiting to get them. We're just waiting to get those numbers. So that's pretty much it when it comes to SoFi for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. As always, guys, and, other than SoFi, there are a lot of big movers in the stock market today, right? OKLO, which is one that actually I got put on my watch list on my TikTok live, which I go live a couple times a week on TikTok. Make sure to go follow me on there at Stas Talk Stocks. That's linked down below. One of my followers on there, shout out to you. I'm not sure if you're watching this video or not, but they put OKLO on my watch list when it was in this downtrend, from around $6, $7. Now look at it, man, up 35% on the day. It's at $15.70. And there's some things going on right now with, nuclear, Amazon, Google. There's a big deal going on, which maybe I'll make a video on that another day. But that is sending up OKLO through the roof right now, which is interesting. I'm going to be watching that one. Coinbase is also moving right now, which we recently called out. It's up 6.5%, and now we're right back in this gap right here, or this range, whatever you want to call it, between 195 to 200 as support and resistance at 270, right? So now we're trading in this window right here, which could bring us back up towards the mid 200s, dare I say, back towards the high 200s, maybe $300, guys. We're trading in this window, which is ideal for the bulls. And Coinbase has earnings coming up, I think, in, the end of this month. So on the 30th of October, we're getting their numbers, which is going to be interesting. So, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Run the likes up. Make sure to subscribe. And shout out to everybody that's joined the Patreon, which, You guys are awesome for the support over there. I'm making a portfolio, or I'm building a portfolio. I have been now for like a year and a half, and that portfolio has been crushing it. We're putting in money every single week, buying stocks, all of that, and you can see it on Patreon. Plus, there's a Discord. You get more access to me throughout the week. All of that is linked down below, or go to stocksurfest.com/Patreon. Again, shout out to all the members that have been joining. You guys are awesome. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.